Well, hello there. Shout outs to the patrons. That's right, the patrons of our Patreon. That is patreon.com/JaboodyDubs. They make it possible. They make it possible. Not only do they make it possible, they get it nice and early. That's right. They get to see these episodes when they come fresh out of the oven. If you're watching this on something that's not Patreon, I'm sorry to tell you, but this is an old episode. This was discussed maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. But the patrons, they're watching it. They're watching it right now. It's coming out the oven. Fresh. So, if you'd like, you can support your boys. Hop over to the Patreon and get those inside scoop, get the goods before everybody else. Or you can enjoy it on YouTube, and it's nice and old, and you can enjoy it, even though it's a little aged. It's like a little cheesy.
It's like wine.
It's fine wine.
Starting to age a little bit. Or if you want fresh out the oven, get on that Patreon. Thank you guys for making it possible. Shout out to the patrons. Let's do some podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic podcast. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, but this is another fantastic podcast.
My favorite podcast is back.
Oh, Dee Dee's excited.
Dee Dee likes podcast. Dee Dee likes podcast.
No clapping allowed when you're around Dee Dee.
Podcast. Dee Dee likes
she's
podcast.
serious.
Dee Dee likes podcast. Dee Dee likes podcast.
She thinks it's fantastic.
Podcast is back and it's fantastic.
Back in town.
Got all this space over here. Oh, it's great. Sometimes I
what?
forget. This is the one scene on the OBS where we can really spread out.
Yeah.
I'm utilizing this.
spreading.
I'm utilizing this space. I'm scooting over here.
They can see everything, boys.
I'm so glad we got this place. This is really kind of
It's
something else.
Every day, dream come true.
I know we say it almost every podcast, but I think we should because that's how much we appreciate this spot.
People are making it possible.
It's right.
People
are making it possible. We can't thank you guys enough. We love you.
Thank you guys.
First, that said, with the thank yous, we got to give a big old Patreon shout out to Tight Patches. Tight
Old
Patches
school.
going way back.
Throwback.
Tight Patches, thank you so much. Big time supporter of us.
Man.
And a long time follower. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, Patches, thank you.
Good to
Hopefully
see you
school's
again,
going
bro.
good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Patches has been part of the community for a while.
Fine. It's good to finally see you back.
All right, Dee Dee. Yep, that's the microphone.
Right into
Dog
the
ASMR.
microphone.
That's the microphone, Dee Dee. The podcast coming at you quicker than a pair of butt cheeks on a pole. Ain't that right, boys?
Man, speaking of butt cheeks on a pole,
Oh, yeah.
we happen to witness that today.
Went and got some coffee today, so we get that energy up for doing a pod, doing the things we got to record today. And what do we see? Just as we're sitting there in the line to get Starbucks, look over to the left. We see Steven Seagal's cousin. We see some weird old lady, and then just to the next to them is a big pole, big strange metal pole. And who comes up to that metal pole? Nothing but a middle-aged woman in yoga pants with a big saggy butt. She puts her butt right on the pole.
So she has her butt cheeks hot dogging the pole with barely anything, with the barrier of the pole.
Still thinking about it.
So we saw that, and we thought it was very strange that that's where she preferred to relax and wait for her drink, a pole in between her butt cheeks.
That's where you decide to post up. And it's like, I'd look over and see bun, hot dog, bun. Big saggy butt is a way to start the day.
Very strange.
Great way to start our day.
I'm thinking about it now. It's like your butt is kind of like another vice thing to kind of support yourself. So if you're trying to stabilize yourself, right?
It's like a claw.
You can use what God gave you to kind of be like, I'm just going to lean back and I just completely support it.
I didn't even think about that. Maybe she was locking herself into place.
That's what I'm saying.
She might be a person that tips over more often than the average person.
Man, it's just weird. A strange cold pole in the morning. You're just going to put your butt right, like you're going to let it enter you?
It's not even on. It's like in your butt cheeks.
It went in her butt.
Well,
she put a pole in, or she put a strange pole
The thing
in her butt.
I mean, it's already weird, but the thing that was so weird about it was just like a normal railing, and there's two big poles at the end of the railing, right? So there's easily another spot where you can just lean up against.
Plenty of chairs to sit down.
Plenty of chairs. There was benches. The lady had options,
And she was just like,
and she prefers pole in my ass.
like it took a load off. Like, I've been waiting to do this all day.
Oh, can't wait for my coffee.
You know, like people get body pillows because
Yeah.
they like that feeling of like something in between. It was like that for her.
It was just comforting.
It was comforting for her.
It brings her back to her safe place.
Speaking of safe places, we have moved on with the dubs, and we are doing a Guy Fieri dub.
Classic Guy Fieri.
Dubs are moving. They're moving, boys. They're back on the train tracks, and they're
Hell
moving
yeah.
steady ahead. They're moving on up to the Guy Fieri side, back over to Flavortown. We're moving back over to Flavortown. Boys.
Can I make a challenge to the audience?
Yes.
If someone, after we post this epic dub, which is going to be hilarious, trust me, if someone could just rip the audio and just consolidate all the sound effects, because I'm pretty sure it just sounds like rough gay sex.
As we're writing it, yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck.
Well, hasn't somebody done that? I think I saw a video of somebody. Yeah, they put together a compilation of all the Guy Fieri biting sounds of the dubs. I want them to do that same thing, but add the newest video to that collection.
Because this one takes it up a bit. There was a one where, like, I'm like, are we allowed to show this on YouTube?
Because if you close your eyes and you just listen to it, it straight up sounds like porn.
I wonder if we could dub something like Matt Stoney videos. We met him at TwitchCon.
Well,
Yeah, and that was really awesome.
But it's like he doesn't even make a sound.
He just sucks it down.
His
I saw
mouth
him.
is full.
He drank a burrito that was this big. Like he didn't chew it. Just drank it. Just a mouthful of food and another mouthful of food. Competitive eater, by the way, if you guys don't know, Matt Stoney.
Matt Stoney on YouTube. He's a competitive eater.
Did we talk about that the last podcast?
I don't know.
think
We
we
might
might have
have,
met.
but
I
we're
think we
still
might have,
watching his videos.
But yeah, so we
Still
went back
amazed.
and we rewatched them, and I was just amazed by his technique. I'm like, does he just swallow the food whole? Because how fast he eats, it doesn't even look like he chews it.
It's right down the pipe, dude.
Just get down
How
my
do you not
gut.
Just right down.
I feel like a rock of food just go.
Like
You ever do that? You ever actually like swallow a piece of steak without chewing it enough?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
feel it kind of going down.
Fucking entire mouthful of fucking
Rito?
Rito. Oh, fucking
raw
Rito. I don't know why it felt right to make that a shorter word, but yeah,
Burrito.
it'd take too long to say burrito.
But
Fucking
yeah,
swallowing a Rito.
that's what I wonder. Like that pain if you accidentally like swallow like something whole, and it like it hurts on the way down. Is he doing that every single bite, and he's just putting
Yes.
himself through the pain?
Yes,
That's why I applaud
That's why
that
he's
man.
an American hero.
I applaud that man because
he's worked up that muscle, stretched it out probably, so it doesn't hurt.
yeah. And you know what? You know what else was funny that you pointed out, dude? The jaw muscles on that guy.
Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah.
Just looking at him from the front.
Yeah,
you could
he had
see
striation in his jaw.
his like it pops out in the sides.
His jaw had abs.
Yeah, you could see it flex when he bites. It's fucking scary.
His jaw can bench more than I can lift.
Because to be a competitive eater, he's eating shit that's like fucking. He's eating like dry bagels, dude. Imagine having to eat like dry plain bagels, like 20 of them.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely
Yeah,
work
thanks,
out the jaw
Dee Dee.
muscle.
Yeah, thanks. Just keep hammering while we're working here.
Stupid bitch.
So yeah, Guy Fieri dub. It is probably like it's all the way written out, and it's probably like 60% recorded, and then we got to do sound effects and stuff.
Nice.
So that's coming along.
Sound
Just in time for
effects.
Thanksgiving, potentially, maybe,
Yep.
hopefully,
Hell
maybe.
yeah,
Nah, who
maybe
knows?
sort of, maybe a little bit after. I don't know. Who knows when it's done cooking? You know what I mean?
We'll see. I'd say sound effects and stuff usually take about a week.
Got to cook. We got to let it cook, man.
Yeah.
We give it the blizzard maybe when it's ready.
Don't rush things.
No,
Yeah.
can't do
Don't
that.
wanna rush it.
Can't do that. Also, old VOD's been going up on the Jaboody
Wow, by
Studios.
popular demand.
People have been letting their voices be heard and supporting your boys and saying, "I want that old content." So
They're
we've been
very
throwing
vocal
up,
about
We've
it.
been throwing up that old stuff. It's weird looking back, seeing the old stuff.
It is really weird.
But yeah, we're tossing that up, making them big, long videos, putting a few parts together at once. So it's like an 8-hour video. Just get it up. Just
Oh,
get it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Just get it up there.
Yeah, so I think a couple people requested Hitman, a couple of the old Hitmans we did, some Dark Souls 3, and some Skyrim. So those should be going up pretty soon.
That was one thing I forgot about Skyrim. That shit breaks a lot.
That game
God damn.
crashed.
Yep.
It was so funny. I was looking through the footage. The very first time we ran through Skyrim, that shit crashed 5 times in one night.
Bethesda doing,
Yeah.
God's work.
It
Yeah,
was fucked.
just really making sure these games are optimized upon release.
AAA company with endless amount of cash, just farming out shitty dev.
Yeah.
And I like to see that nothing has changed because I know you said you didn't really want to talk about it too much, but Fallout, I've been seeing gameplay of the newest one, 76.
It's been
No, it's just
breaking.
a giant
It's just-
sandbox of bugs.
It's just choppy and buggy and laggy and all this shit. I'm like, you know what? Good old Bethesda at it again.
I didn't know it was breaking.
It was,
Like
yeah,
everything
it's,
else?
it's
Oh,
like
wow.
really bad.
Well, what you guys don't know is part of the Fallout experience, or I should say the, Bethesda experience is modding the game so it can actually be stable. Like there's unofficial third-party patches that actually make the game stable enough to run.
Right.
Yeah. That's actually what happened. It was funny, after we did the Skyrim playthrough, I was like kind of curious, so I got into that game and I played the vanilla version of it, and just like what happened when we did the playthrough, it would crash all the time. And I finally was put onto all the different mods that you can add to it.
Yep.
And
You became Bethesda curious.
yeah, there are unofficial patches that like make the game run better.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's great.
how come Bethesda's not doing this? How come it's up to modders and people in the community to fix their game for
They
them?
literally remove bugs from the game.
Yeah.
Just wait till it's on your phone.
Oh yeah, maybe
it's
if I'm
play on your
if I'm
phone.
if I'm
Everyone
lucky,
has a phone, right?
if I'm lucky, it'll bug out my phone where I can't use it anymore.
It's
for
great. You can use any appendage on your body to touch the screen, play along.
a nose or finger, what have you.
Nose, tongue, balls, dick, I don't know, nipple. You play with a big nipple. You got a big nipple, you play some Skyrim with your nipple.
That's the future.
I do have a request. Like, if you guys do request a VOD of a previous game, try to get like specific as in dates and stuff like that.
There's no way they know.
But I'm just trying to make things faster
Some
for everybody.
some people remember. Some people help me out.
do.
Months,
Holy shit.
even just months are just
Yeah.
good enough to kind of narrow things
Somebody helped me find the Skyrim because they told me what month we played it. So
Oh fuck.
yeah,
Well, holy shit. They're paying more attention than I think we know.
yeah.
down. They are. Trust me. I read the comments.
Trust me.
Ooh. So also, I got some cool speaking of video game stuff. Look at this,
Ooh.
boys.
Ooh, TF2 dolls.
Look at these shits.
medic?
So I'm not a collector of many things at all, but Team Fortress 2 has always been a favorite.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one
It's-
of my favorite shooters of all time,
it's-
easily.
It's in my top 3 video games of all time.
It definitely holds a special place in our heart.
It
And
might have more hours than Counter-Strike. They're like Counter-Strike all time versus TF2 might be like right there.
So when fucking 10 years ago, when the game was popping off or whatever, Valve store had little action figures, and I bought the first like set of 3, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna have all 9 of the characters. Easy. I'm getting them all. It's the only thing I'm gonna collect. I don't collect Funko Pops, but these shits, I'm getting them. Dude, it's been 6 years it took them to fucking... I was so mad. Like, it took 6 years for them to release the final 3 characters. I've been waiting for these fuckers.
Oh, okay. So that's why it took so long. They just weren't released.
They
yet.
they did the heavy, they did the soldier, the
Demo.
Demoman, Pyro, and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. I'm like, where's the rest?
Hello,
Yeah.
Valve.
Fucking 5 to 6 years go by. All they fucking start doing is card games and shit.
What the fuck does
Dota.
Valve do?
I don't know what they do anymore.
They sit back and collect their
They
paycheck.
literally
That's
took
what
your
they do.
money. They took your money. They were sitting on it, and they were like, "We'll get around to where we need to send those dolls."
Nah, we'll get around to it. People don't care. They probably forgot.
But not dolls or action figures, okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
They're collector's
Hey.
edition
Get this shit right.
action figures. So it's fucking cool. I finally got my sniper. I got my scout. I got my medic. I got the whole team.
Did
All
that-
is well in the universe, boys. If you're patient enough, all is fucking well.
That's
I've been
right.
waiting for these shits. I look at my collection, like, it's so half-assed. Like,
Well-
I got
well,
a few TF2 characters. Now I got
by
them all.
not by your,
You did complete the collection though.
Got 'em
That's
all.
all of them.
Got them all.
It says right here that there's a these come with a bonus code that unlock in-game content. Do you think they still work after all?
Oh,
this
yeah,
time?
absolutely.
Oh,
These
really?
just came out.
Oh, okay. I thought they were okay.
Yeah, these are on pre-order.
They made a few characters, and then they just stopped. I got the engineer, the spy, got everybody, and then they
Okay.
just stopped, and they just like,
Do you have the engineer?
yeah, I have them all.
Oh,
I have them
okay.
all.
Oh,
And then I was
got
like,
'em all.
I was waiting, and then like they did like some behind the scenes bullshit where they were showing the sculptors, and they're like sculpting these 3. And I'm like, ooh, everyone in the comments like, no, I'm gonna finish my collection. And I was like, all right. And then 5 years go by. Bullshit.
Got played.
Waited.
Finessed.
Waited and I waited and waited.
I
boys.
wouldn't mind doing a
All's
TF2
well.
run back. I'm always down.
All
You know
is
what?
well. The
I-
TF2 is a fucking great game. You could carry. You could solo carry in that game. You could be one soldier and you could
Oh.
wipe a whole fucking team. Do a crit rocket, 3 people dead, 4 people dead.
Dude, crits.
And
I
people go,
forgot about that.
Fuck crits. Fuck this game. Fuck crits.
Get rid of crits. Fuck.
I loved being defensive scout. People like, why are you defense with scout? Be like, watch.
Mhm.
And you're just the pest. You're behind the enemy lines. You're killing all the medics. Oh, I love that game.
Was that your class, Scout?
Scout and soldier.
Okay, Justin.
Dude, I love them all. Like I was about to say though, the one thing that always pissed me off was engineer. It was like the class you really thought like, oh, I'm gonna fucking put this fucker in the best spot. Everyone's gonna fucking come around the corner and go, what the fuck? And you're gonna just be healing this thing and you're gonna wipe their whole team. It fucking never worked. I would always build my shit. They might kill one person, two people, and then they'd all know where it is and just lob grenades over. And you're like, my creation. Like it's so funny how it's just every fucking time too.
You're like I'm gonna reinvent the meta.
Mm-hmm. You hit which character you're gonna play. You look at the engineer. You're like thinking in your head, dude, I'm gonna find the fucking perfect spot. It's gonna be sick.
I always hated that because it's so true. Like when you played engineer, your shit gets destroyed within seconds. But if there's an engineer on the enemy team, man, getting his sentry gun was impossible. It was just like fortified. You got the whole team protecting it. It's like, how come I can't get that support when I play engineer?
They do exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Spy
dude.
was that class I wish I was good at. When I see high level spy, I'm like, fuck, I wish I could be that.
That was
press
me.
the button, press all the right buttons at the right time.
Dude, when the
that
game
person
came
you're
out,
watching, that was me.
when the game came out, that was when the spy was fun because you could bump into people. They'd just be like, "Oh, excuse me." They didn't know it was smart.
Yeah.
No one knew what was going on.
Yeah.
So I remember being the spy and just having like insane killing sprees. Now it's like there's all different types of cloaking devices and all the side grades.
Yeah, I don't know
game.
the meta now.
So it's all over the place now. But man, when that game fresh came out, I got to try to find like a vanilla server.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I know they're
weapons.
out there. No side grades, I think. That'd be fucking awesome. Like
hopping into it now would be so lost though.
Man, I love the game the way it was when it came out. Some of the side grades made it a little weird, but I remember spending like just being like, I'm gonna do nothing but the sniper for a while. Just get dedicated to it.
Yep.
Dude, you're like unfucking stoppable. If you get in the groove of just headshots, oh my god.
I don't know.
Dominating.
I
Ooh, I
think
love dominating.
vanilla was great, but I really appreciate when they implemented all the hats. That's when I think the game just got perfect.
Got
Good.
goofy.
Got good. It got good.
Free to play. That's when it got good.
Yeah, free to play, by the way.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, and moving on with the show, we're gonna be doing guests on the live stream program.
About time, man.
Reaching out to some guests. I got the first guest lined up. It's gonna be Kenny from Yo Video Games, Maximilian Dude's stream.
My boy Unruly.
Unruly's gonna be joining us, and he requested. You guys got it. You can see it right there. The N64. If you're watching the video, Louis brought over his N64, and it's pretty dope. Damon actually hold up the controller. They could see. Louis modded it and put GameCube
Louis actually did
sticks.
something right for once.
And it actually, from you played it, it works, right?
GameCube sticks on an N64 controller. Beautiful idea.
I was
OP.
actually shocked because Louis always modding Game Boys and stuff like that, and that's fine. But I never really thought of any of the mods that he's added being like practical. But this one, oh my god, this is an amazing upgrade.
His best work.
Did he have to break a GameCube controller in order for him to mod that, or did he just buy like the part of a thumbstick?
I'm pretty sure he probably just bought that part because I know he like knows weird websites to get like.
Oh yeah, he
shit
does like
that.
know those weird like
eBay stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you guys, man, an N64 controller with a GameCube stick, I think I might almost like it more than a GameCube controller.
It looks pretty
that's
dope.
like my top tier controller in my.
I don't
opinion.
know. If you hold that thing up to the camera, look how stupid this fucking thing is. Look how dumb it is. This is the stupidest fucking controller.
I'll
I've ever
admit
seen.
it looks stupid, but boy, is it comfortable in my hands.
Oh man, that when I saw that controller when it first came out, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
But there's so many different ways you can hold it. You can hold it like this on both the sides. You can grab the middle stick like this. You can use the Z button. I mean, the options are endless.
Oh man, I like that the D-pad over there just never got any love.
Yeah.
it didn't.
No one grabs that.
Waste
No
of
one
space.
grabs that
Nah.
part of the banana. No one grabs that nanner.
I think this was like the first controller that had too many buttons. Like not even like the games didn't even know what to do with the C buttons and shit.
Yeah,
They like
just
had them
make up
control the
shit.
camera when you didn't even have to. Like all this
So
other stuff.
now with the guests, like I said before, we want to reach out and ask what games you want to play on the show and like really feature what they want to play. So
Showcase what the guest wants.
he requested some N64 games, so we're making that happen. And I'm just thinking like now I want to get like all the old shit. But goddamn, like Sega Saturn's so hard to find. And but I did find a thing that was like a card or it's like a cartridge you could put in the Sega Saturn and it has everything.
Oh, it's like a mod.
Yeah.
Mod
Fuck
chips.
yeah,
I
let's
think
see.
it's called like a pseudo Saturn or something.
I've seen Maximilian use a hacked Saturn.
Yeah, like I want to get one of those. I think it's only like $50.
They also have
Has
that
every
same
game.
kind of concept for N64, so you
Oh,
don't have
we
to
do?
carry all these fucking cartridges around. You put one cartridges and it has like the entire library.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Completely legal, by the way.
I want
Oh, really?
that.
No.
Yeah. Well, we got to make that happen. So N64 is happening on the program, folks.
Can't wait for some classic.
It's finally happening.
Yes.
It's finally happening. Everyone's favorite flavor, vanilla. It's here, folks.
some classic Smash Bros.
Vanilla's making a comeback, man.
Ah, it's all the
Can't
rage.
fuck with the classics.
Retro. It's all the rage. Also,
Speaking of classics,
another classic rolling out. Stub it out, boys.
you.
It's coming back.
Yeah, we.
Well, for all the other plebeians, put their hands up, praise him. For he has blessed us this evening. We are uploading Dub It Outs to the public channel. There's a brand new public channel. We'll put it in the description box of this video. Go over there and subscribe. We made it its own channel, so if it gets in trouble, it's on its own.
Does
If YouTube wants to gut it like a trout, it'll die on its own.
Oh,
Not
well.
everything else we do with it.
Isn't the Jaboody Studios copyright or not copyright community strike up soon?
I think it's gone.
I think it's gone by now.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Starting fresh and clean.
Yeah, boys, we got to clean up shop, so we got to separate everything so everything stands on its own two legs.
I will say this: we did a recent run of new Dub It Outs, and we hit like just the Hershey highway of just the best fucking shit we've ever had.
Just the cream of the crop, like the best videos we've come across in a while. So the
we
next
came
few,
out of that shit on fire, boys.
There's this
Yeah,
one where the guy's
shit
on the
up.
bike. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's fucking phenomenal.
My head. I can't wait till you guys see that. The Patreon people are seeing it when it comes fresh out the oven. So thank you, boys, for the support and get that early, early stuff.
if you're not on Patreon, there's already been 2 new episodes released. So if you want to check those out, you know what to do.
Let's see here. Other than the Dub It Outs.
Let's see, we wrapped up some GTRP stuff. We're working
Killed
our
off
way
a
up on
character.
that. Killed off Peter Daniel.
Rest in peace.
He had a good run. He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, die.
We got him to speak in tongues. We got him to be wacky. We got him to be weird.
He
did
blessed
have a
some
few
people.
few miracles happened.
Yeah.
So we're doing more GTRP stuff. Got more characters lined up. More pre-production on that front too. So be excited for that, boys. If you're here for the RP, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
That's right.
Smash Bros coming out real soon.
20 days.
Real soon. I think 20 days. I think
20 days
20-ish.
flies by,
20-ish days.
man.
I think. When does it come out? Actually,
First of December, like first week of December.
Smash.
I'll tell you when it
Bros
comes out.
Ultimate.
Not soon enough. That's when.
December 7. Ooh.
Just in
First
time
week.
for Christmas.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3 weeks, boys.
Dude, that's
Damn.
fucking nice, man.
Man, I'm getting the Switch. You got options on the Switch now. You got
Dude.
Smash Bros. You got Fighters.
Black Friday, I'm getting myself a Switch.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
already seeing here, fresh off the presses, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate doing record-breaking numbers. I couldn't even buy it. I tried to click it, and it would just keep breaking. I assumed their fucking Nintendo storage can't handle the demand for the
Damn.
download.
The
Why not?
pre-orders are
The
sold
pre-order
out.
for the online download is broken.
The download, pre-download, like pre-buy, pre-purchase, pre-order online on their own store was not working for me.
Wow.
Because it was like you had to do it too, because they pulled the sneaky little fast one. They're like, limited time only. If you pre-order, you get PD Piranha.
Yeah.
So
Got to get in.
you got to do it. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay for them later.
Well, you know what that means. The online experience is just going to be smooth and buttery and no drop frames at all.
Just like the last Super Smash Bros. Games.
Oh yeah.
The previous ones.
Oh, and are people paying for this online experience now?
You bet your ass they are.
So, yeah, I'm excited for that shit, boy. 5 more DLC characters as well. Oh, it's going to be good. It's a good time to be alive, boys.
Can't wait.
Oh, it's a good time. I can't
Can't wait.
Nintendo's killing it, man. They're doing what they need to do, and that Switch is. Oh man, I need to get a Switch.
Got to get a Switch.
I gotta get one.
Gotta get it.
We
Gotta get
have
it.
one, but I need another one.
Oh,
I need one for
man.
me.
December 7th.
I just like the idea of having fucking Dark Souls on the run. They've got just like the best like lineup for a casual console. I love it.
They
And you know what they're doing too? They're doing the Smash Bros. Coming out December 7th just so they can fucking release a new version of the Switch
Ooh.
February, March.
Should I
I
wait?
mean,
So they're going to do this to get all these old models out the door. And then boom,
Because there's a
Switch
lot of
Pro.
There's a lot of design flaws with that Switch. I'm
There's a
not a
ton.
big fan of.
yeah.
So they're going to
It's
do
really
the
bad.
Nintendo Switch Pro, and everyone's going to be like, fuck, well, I got to buy that one.
Maybe I'll wait.
I think I might
gonna
wait
wait.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, well,
because the charging station on the very bottom is a very stupid flaw.
And the kickstand is fucking weak.
Oh, and I like how I scratch my screen when I dock.
when you put in the dock, you're
when you
fucked.
dock it,
When you dock it, you're fucked.
dock and scratch.
You got to put a sock in your dock so it doesn't fuck it up. I have a sock in mine. It doesn't fuck the screen up.
Dude, that's why it's all crusty.
Yeah, you got to sock up, dude. You're not gonna fucking don't go in dry. Don't dock up.
Socks sold separately.
Don't dock up all dry. You got to lube it up with a nice little sock.
Get the brand new Nintendo sock. Made specifically. Dock sock. Made specifically for Nintendo Switch.
They're fucking good at relaunching their hardware, boys.
Yeah.
They reshow their stuff. Like the 3DS has been sold like 5 different ways. XL 3DS.
There's so many.
The fuck is that?
There's so many different versions of the DS, bro. It's ridiculous.
The XL 2DS.
Yeah.
So do you think?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do a 3D component for the next Switch Pro. They're gonna have that toggle.
Maybe.
Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah, because it hooks up to your TV, so it's like, what use is that?
Oh, that's true.
Unless they fucking can make your TV go 3D. That'd be weird. You look at that depends on the screen, right?
Dude, how would
No,
they do
I
that?
don't know.
Isn't the way they did it like it depends on the monitor, or is it like a visual effect?
It
I
was
don't
like the
actually
monitor
know.
on the DS was able to like.
That shit was fucking cool.
I don't know how they did that.
It's fucking cool.
It's 3D glass. It's 3D without the glasses.
But it was like sweet spot 3D.
Well, I mean, still.
So you gotta if you could do that on your TV, you'd have to make sure you're right in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not too high up, you're not too low, and you can see that 3D effect. And it does feel like looking at those illusions.
I don't even know
It
if
does,
I'd want to do that though, because I'd be playing like a 3D game for maybe like 20 minutes and be
It's
like,
a cool. It's a gimmick. It's not a hardcore experience.
my eyes.
You don't want that for Smash Bros. You can fucking go cross-eyed permanently.
Yeah, for real.
What are those fucking things called? Those illusions?
Magic
What are
eye
these-
tricks?
Magic eye illusion? Do those work on a regular monitor?
Yes, they do.
Dude, I was fucking
What are
good
you
at the,
talking
oh
about?
my
Oh, these
god,
ones?
yeah, magic eye illusion.
These
All right,
never
what
used
is
to
it,
work
boys?
on me. Can you?
gotta
I
get
gotta,
kinda
I gotta.
Can-
hold
it
on.
says-
Let me make it full screen.
Okay, for those of us that are,
So this is great for radio.
yeah, for those of you guys that are listening, we're looking at visual things right now.
Now, guys, it's a mishmash of colors, but hold on, in just a second, you just gotta look and then let your eyes.
Hold on, let me see if I can make it out because I was never actually good at these.
I don't think this works on a monitor.
Try a different picture.
Oh,
Does
it's
anybody,
make-
does
oh, it
anybody else
hurts.
see a butt? I see a butt.
I see a big butt, dude. I remember.
I see a big fat ass.
Wait. Oh, I feel like it needs to be paper, dude. It doesn't work like this.
Ow, my eyes.
It does hurt, doesn't
Get it off the screen.
Blankly stare at a giant lit.
Damon, this is the future of video games.
I can kind of see it, but it's not.
Oh, it hurts.
I think it's
Never
like the
mind.
refresh rate's kind of
Fuck
fucking
it.
with your
It
eyes.
hurts.
Fuck it. It needs to be paper. It doesn't work.
I could never do that. I remember there used to be like a big book of them that we had when we were like
Oh, yeah.
younger, and Justin would always get them to work, and I could never figure out what they said.
A new way
Like, my eyes are broken.
looking at the world.
You had to unfocus your eyes.
Unfocused. Dude.
See, I stay too focused. I can't help it.
I'm always
You're like
focused.
hyper focused.
I don't see it.
Oh, yeah, we had this one, the Disney Magic Eye.
Dude, there's Mickey, dude.
Wait,
Fuck,
I
dude.
think I see
Fuck
it.
it, dude.
I don't see it.
Some guy made millions of dollars off this garbage.
Ugh.
Some computer generated
Yeah.
thing. It's
Yeah.
fucking smart. You think
Wow.
about it.
Fucking idiot.
Just for people to stare at for 5 minutes and go, hey, I kind of see Mickey.
There's people staring at a book.
Is this what it's like to be high?
Dude, 3D with no glasses, though. I think that is the future.
Well, I was thinking, like, what is like the next generation of
No
consoles
glasses.
gonna be? And I was like the one thing like I can comprehend that's like the future is like hologram. Like you're
Yeah,
looking at it and
hologram?
it's like it's in your living room. It's like a space and it's like a projected image.
Would it not be
Sure.
the 3DS technology, but like
I don't know.
done in a way where the sweet spot is a 360 sweet spot? So like you can see it as long as you're in anywhere, not just that one sweet spot.
I was thinking like you know how the Vive has like the lighthouses.
Yeah.
You have these things in your corner, so there's no frames or anything, and then you turn it on, and just a laser image creates a 3D effect, and you're just seeing it in your living room.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to have sensors or something that are boosting that ratio of sweet spotness, because otherwise it's just right here without going too high or low. But if you had these things all throughout your house, so everywhere you go, all the shit's just popping up at you,
Yeah.
and you walk around and it kind of manipulates and moves
Yeah.
with you, holy That's the future.
You'd
That's the
blow
future,
your fucking
boys.
mind.
That's the
That's
future.
I think that's technically augmented reality.
Yeah, I think the next. I'm saying they had that thing going on with Valve, and they're making some new VR.
They're making
shit.
another Vive.
What? Valve ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I don't know what Valve does.
What you talking about?
I don't know. It says all these people saying there were leaked images. They're making their own VR headset.
They are
But what does that really mean?
just more VR tech for this.
Because I thought the Vive was their VR, but it's not.
Oh
That's
my God.
HTC.
it's not the homebrew version of
Does that mean that we could get Half-Life 3 in VR?
Half-Life 3.
No, we're gonna get to play Dota card game in VR.
David, you're the funny one on the
Aw,
show. You're the
man.
funny one, dude.
I'll be here all night.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Oh, it's my favorite. I love Thanksgiving.
I'm about to get fat.
I love
We're
Thanksgiving.
gonna be eating.
We yeeting.
I figured out-
yeet or be yeeted down here.
I figured out why Thanksgiving's the best.
Why's that?
Because it is the start for the official holiday season. Because when it's after Thanksgiving, it becomes that Christmas vibe. Everything, people put up their lights. People are just want to buy stuff. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's football, there's basketball, and then you're just eating fucking just dank ass shit. I love it.
I think you're right too, because Christmas decorations and all that shit starts getting set up right after Halloween, right?
Right.
But you can't really enjoy it until
Yeah, you're
Thanksgiving
not
is over.
supposed
You're
to-
not allowed
yeah.
to partake in the Christmas festivities until Thanksgiving is over, even though it's all around you.
What
know?
are you,
So that's
fucking
why
psycho? You
the-
gotta wait.
Exactly. The second Thanksgiving is over, I'm like, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas,
Ding dong a
motherfuckers.
dong, ding dong a dong,
Ding,
dong a
it's
dong,
fucking done.
ding dong
It's
a
fucking
dong.
done.
Does Matt Stoney have a tutorial on how to eat more? Because I might have to do a little bit of research for next week.
Yeah, if I don't put on at least 10, 15 pounds by the end of Thanksgiving, I consider myself a failure.
I know that always happens when I'm gonna eat so much. You eat one plate, you're like, man, I'm gonna try to get one more plate, and you're like,
Because then there's dessert too,
Mm-hmm.
and there's drinking. I drink.
Oh yeah.
that's like the only time everybody eats early too. It's like, okay, we start eating at
Oh,
3
you graze.
o'clock.
You graze like a
Everybody be there
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock, so we can eat at 3 o'clock, and then we're gonna eat at 5 o'clock, and then we're gonna eat dessert at
free
8
dinner.
o'clock.
Free
then we're
dinner
at
starts at 3.
dessert at 9 o'clock.
Pre-dinner, and then after dinner there's post-dinner, and then after the post-dinner there's the after-party dinner.
Get
And,
that Chubb's coming in. dude.
Louis' dad is usually the kind of the chef for our family, so he's always like, "Here, try these deviled eggs," and you're like, "Oh man, I've been eating so much today."
It's
And
not
you're
an
just
option.
chowing down, man, and it's a great privilege to eat at the
Ding
Louis'
dong a dong,
house.
ding dong a dong.
Yeah, man.
I
Louis
love
Dad,
Even though Louis
Dad
is
can
the
cook.
biggest, Louis himself, little Louis is the biggest pansy ever.
Yo, yeah,
He eats half a plate.
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm able to eat more than Louis half the time.
He literally just eats mashed potatoes and a dinner roll, and he's like, "Oof, my tum tums."
It's funny because we did that like keto diet challenge for him on the Patreon, and he didn't. It's just like he doesn't eat that much. That's all he would eat a day. He's just a
Wow.
big man.
Oh, I figured out what it was though.
Hmm.
So he probably does this, and he doesn't tell people, but I figured it out.
Oh,
So like on Thanksgiving, when everyone goes home, everyone was like, "Well, Louis didn't eat that much." He goes home and he gets Domino's pizza, sausage, and jalapenos that night.
diarrhea fuel.
He
Yeah,
eats pizza like 8 times a week.
I believe that.
Diarrhea fuel.
Diarrhea fuel.
If you're eating pizza with jalapenos and sausage on it, you're not eating real food. It's just diarrhea fuel.
Yeah.
Nothing like a Thanksgiving pizza. Am I right, guys?
It's like they took diarrhea medicine, 3D printed it into a pizza, and that's what you're eating.
I will stick up for him though and say that sounds amazing. I'd eat a jalapeno pizza like that.
After Thanksgiving though?
It wouldn't stop me. Fuck. I don't care.
Stop your butthole dead in its tracks, though.
I'm no stranger.
So another thing we've been working on is the art streams. The art streams.
No.
People are happy. They like the art stream. You like it? You
It's a
like
lot
the
of
art
fun.
stream.
I like
It's a
the
lot of
vibe of
fun.
it.
Yeah. They like the art streams. We've been going and going and going. It's taking off.
It is
You
so
guys
much
are
fun, man.
Interested? Make sure you guys swing by the Twitch channel around noonish Pacific Standard Time on Fridays. We like to get down dirty, do some drawings, beat the devil out of it, as it were.
Do you guys pick like a theme and then you kind of just go at it?
We usually will pick a theme and then we'll let chat give us like funny ideas in that theme. And
It
we'll
is.
try
So it's
to draw
interactive.
out. It's very interactive.
Very interactive.
And it's very laid back. There's not as much talking because it's hard to talk and draw. But yeah, we like to kick back and have a good time. We kick it with chat, and it's a really fun experience. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, you should come check it out.
Hell
You draw with us.
Might I challenge you boys? The one thing I would like to see you guys do is like a single piece you're both are working on. So it's like improv on one thing, and like it's like hive mind mentality. It's like you're taking it one way while you're other adapting to one another.
Yeah, I thought about that.
That's
I was
a cool
like, I
idea.
want to make like that'd be cool to do one singular piece. Like maybe someone does the character and someone works on the background or something like that.
See how your guys can consolidate the brain waves.
And then we also want to have guests on there. So we can have people on that wirelessly through the power of the internet.
That's right.
Oh, so the program you guys use could have someone remote, and then they like
You could have 12 people join.
I don't want to name drop, but like my boy Shad Base could come in and just like
Shad, like Rice Pirate,
start
my
drawing
boy
boobies on
Stamper.
stuff. That'd be fun. So yeah, keep your eyes open on that one. You're not going to want to miss those art
every
streams.
Friday, or
Fridays.
or we're trying to make
Aiming.
it.
We're trying to do every Fridays, but sometimes shit happens.
Not gonna
But-
lock it in as a regular just yet because shit happens. And it's Friday, so
You know how it is.
'Cause it's Friday.
You know how life is. Speaking of art, Stan Lee. Rip to Stan Lee, the man Lee.
Rip,
Lee
man.
himself.
Very sad.
95
Very
years
sad
old.
day.
What a
Dude.
legacy too.
But yeah,
Dude.
he lived a good life. Lived a
Guys
full life.
guys created a lot of characters.
Iconic,
My
you
goodness.
know, timeless things.
So weird to someone be on such a roll. Like, you make
Yeah.
that many hits.
Yeah.
When I was like, oh, so he just did Spider-Man, but he's like, well, there's also X-Men, the Hulk, the Avengers.
Dude, it's so crazy to think about like all that he's done. I was reading this article about him, and they really broke it down in ways I like didn't even think about. But they're like, Stan Lee helped change the way society thinks. I was like, what? Like, he wrote comic books, but if you think about it, like the way he wrote characters in his comic books and how like at the time, like, you know, racism and all that shit.
Yeah.
He's writing characters that were like accepted by everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like the little kids growing up reading that, it's like it changes their mentality. So it's like he contributed a lot to like just how society is like.
Dude, so many
You know what I
fucking
mean?
characters, dude. Like, what the hell? Okay, I mean, there might be some that were a little. What's Funky Flash Man? Like, you know, there's some in there that are a
they're
little
not all
off.
hits.
But I mean, you got
For the most part, though.
you got everyone else in there. Holy shit, who is Funky Flash Man?
He's my
It kind of
favorite.
looks like Stan Lee
What
a little
is
bit.
this?
He's me if I was a superhero.
Oh, he's just a swagged out guy.
Excelsior.
Never mind, he's actually fucking cool. There's a speech bubble. He says, "Chicky booby baby, do you think for 1 minute that bitty buddy Funky would be unkind to gulp you?" What the hell? He made like a little
Like a Leisure Suit Larry, dude.
yeah. I
Whoa.
didn't know he made a Leisure Suit Larry.
What's his superpower? Charisma?
Playboy guy. He's even got
Basically
the
Sonny
smoking
Bono.
jacket. The smoking jacket Playboy. What's the guy's name?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh. Yeah, dude. Crazy to make so many characters. Like most people, you know, they're lucky they make one character that kind of sticks. He's fucking made like billions.
Was he a founder of Marvel?
I don't think he was a founder of Marvel. I think I read somewhere that he was actually just like an employee for
And he
a
kind of
very,
rose the
very
ranks.
long time. Yeah, but he climbed the ranks and he got to the point where he was like, he helped shape the company. So they like gave him that status kind of thing. So yeah.
Yeah,
but-
when you're so influential with the company, they just kind of like make you the go-to guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude. Insane amount of characters. Spider-Man, X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Fantastic Four, Black Panther, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man. Like all the ones that went big to become movies too. It's like he's
Yeah.
been in all the cameos too. He's always got that moment where it's like, oh my God.
Mhm.
I think they said that they've recorded like 5 cameos for upcoming movies, so he's still gonna have his legacy kind of continue.
Oh, that's really cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Wait, say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, so they already have in the can
Oh, his cameos,
for other upcoming, like he's gonna be in the next Infinity
Oh,
Wars.
crazy.
Wow.
That's
His legacy will live on.
He's gonna be like Tupac, man. They're gonna find like, oh, they found these notes, all these characters he made that never saw the light of day. And
Oh,
they're gonna make those.
that would be really cool.
I feel like he's gonna be one of those he's like one of those rare ones in the world where their work goes on for years and years and years. But yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, man.
crazy, man.
Excelsior.
How old was he? He was old.
95. That's
95
that's a
years old.
strong run, man.
That's a full life, man.
And even at 95, he had like a lot of energy. I mean, like, I'm pooped and I'm 32.
I think we saw him at an E3 one year. He was just like chilling out there signing autographs, and I was like, dude, this guy is in his 90s and he's out here chilling like it's nothing.
Shining titties of cosplayers, be like, this is cool.
Yeah,
I was like, dude,
signing them titties, Excelsior.
I'm like, I'm tired. I gotta go. Yeah,
I'm getting a little pooped watching.
The man, the legend, Stanley.
Stanley, boys,
Rest in peace, man.
rest in peace. So house coming along. You know how we're doing it, boys. It's kind of crazy the way we moved in, just get Halloween done, started working on that, and then we got everything good. Now we got to like kind of start slowly putting real furniture in this place.
Yeah, we have a couple more hours that we could
We
put
like
towards
we
sprucing
set
up the house.
we like set everything up to start working, and then just started working. It's like we've just been eating on plastic, and
Yeah,
Guys need to make it a home, man.
yeah.
you got to start making it a home. So maybe we'll give you guys updates on that stuff as we start to do it, because it's literally just these chairs here and some plastic out there and some garbage cans.
And I have some
That's about it.
Yeah.
I have some pretty cool ideas for IRL for the house streams type
Ooh.
content
Yeah.
that I haven't seen before. I was like, you had a eureka moment last night. I was like, why hasn't anyone done this before? I don't want to spoil it.
Eurekas.
Okay.
I like them eurekas.
Yeah, once we get the new furniture and stuff, we'll do like a proper walkthrough and like an MTV Crib style video or something like that.
Yeah, you guys saw the Halloween skits, and you saw most of it, not all of it, but yeah, there's a few things we got to work the kinks out of. Merchandise, we're working on some stuff. Got some T-shirt designs I need to wrap up. I'd like to be able to get some of them up before the holiday season's too over with. You know what I mean?
I saw a lot of people requesting the Jaboody show.
Oh yeah,
Re-logo.
The
Yeah.
relaunch of this.
Got to do
and,
that. Got to do that.
Yeah, so we're gonna probably be re-releasing that sometime soon. Hopefully before the holidays, like you said.
It's going to be a photo finish of a year.
I also want to see if they can get mugs back to a standard that would work, because we need like an all black mug with the logo.
Yeah, I want to
That'd be
do a
pretty dope.
good mogo. A good
Mogo.
I want a good mogo, not a
Okay.
bad logo.
I really want a beanie too. Somebody was talking about beanies when we were streaming the other night, and I
We
was
got to
like,
figure that out.
before Jeff was on the show, I was the original beanie guy. I'm telling you.
Gee, Jamie's
Okay.
trying to claim the throne.
I did.
but
He
good
stole it
luck.
from me. He stole it.
You good luck.
Go back, watch the VODs.
Well, what
watch
about-
'em.
luck.
What about if you guys made something on like the art stream that like someone's like, oh, I want to print that. That'd be kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would
we
be.
could definitely do that.
Be super fucking dope.
If
That's
somebody-
the beauty of the art stream.
Yeah, if somebody liked one of our drawings enough, they just let us know. We try to take it and make it all nice and pretty, do it up, put it on a T-shirt.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I want to take some of the sketches we've already done, clean them up a little bit.
Me too.
What else is new, folks? I don't know. Been playing a lot of Red Dead,
That game is something else, man.
I mean,
experimenting with it.
Everybody's talking about Game of the Year stuff right now. I think Red Dead's already taken that shit, man.
Yeah. I
did
had God of War.
Was that God of War this year too?
March.
Oh, that's right.
shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
tough. That's
Yeah.
really tough, actually.
What a tricky head-to-head contest.
I think if you were like to break it down, because they kind of do subcategories of best game, like they do the
Yeah.
best PS4 game. I think that goes to God of War. I think the game of the year so far, things can change. I think it's still going to be Red Dead, just because the sheer magnitude of that game and the influence it's going to have on future generations of games. It has its flaws, and you may not be the open sandbox type of guy, but you can't deny that.
Yeah, it's definitely more open, whereas God of War is like a good, solid story like
Very
movie.
linear. Yeah.
Combat is definitely focused in God of War.
Yeah, goddamn, that's a tricky head-to-head,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Like,
tough, though.
I'm even a little bit torn. I was like, if I'm being honest, like I was more hyped about playing God of War and seeing the story than I am Red Dead. It's Red Dead, it's
Really?
cowboy stuff, and the missions are cool and all, but for me, it's more about the engine and the sheer fucking craziness of things you could lasso, throw, and do, and see how the physics work. But yeah, with God of War, I think I was more into like it's very Dark Soulsy.
It is.
And I like that dodging and all that shit. That was more like, whereas Red Dead, you can like all of a sudden get a little bit too close. Some guy pulls out a thing. It feels a little clunky with the control sometime. I'm like, ugh. But like the physics and shit are fucking insane. But I'm not really like huge on the story of Red Dead. It's fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong. But
I think it picks up.
yeah,
And then
I
it
think,
ties into Red Dead 1, which is fucking great too.
yeah, like Red
Yeah.
Dead 1 was really cool, but it's just, I don't know. It's like really solid missions. That's how I see it compared to like God of War is like a really solid big story. And they had that twist at the, it's good. fuck. And it got me
Yeah.
hyped for the next one. They did a good job of doing the fucking last scene of God of War, and you're like, fuck.
And you know what? And maybe this is probably not a good kind of comparison because Red Dead just came out. I'm looking forward to God of War DLC, if that is ever even a thing, more than Red Dead DLC, because I want the game of God of War to continue. I want something else, but I think they're going to save for whatever story for the next game, which is going to be interesting.
Spider-Man 2. Fuck, man.
These are all good. You got a lot of good
Solid
options to
year.
pick from.
Smash Bros is considered
That's
this
why
year,
I'm like,
too.
it's too early
Yeah,
to
it's
say.
tough.
God
Yeah,
damn.
it's too early to say.
Whoa.
You're
And
right.
then next
fuck.
year it's going to be crazy too.
What's next?
Sekiro,
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
It's going to be nasty.
It's gonna be a hard one to choose.
Yeah, dude, I can't even guess the game of the year. I feel like it would go to Red Dead, though.
I would understand why developers, or I should
Just
say
the
publishers,
sheer
say that.
Bigness of that game.
Just the amount of effort and everything that's in that game to make it as realistic as possible. I think that's just like blowing people's minds. I think that's what they're going to focus on the most.
It's a huge feat, man.
And multiplayer comes out the end of the month.
Multiplayer
so...
comes out.
I want
And
to see what that is.
the
I
fact,
want
well,
to see.
I guess you could say about both games. But I was going to say the fact that Red Dead is like a movie, but so is God of War. So I don't know. It's really tough. But I guess it just comes down to like your play style, because you said you like playing Dark Souls 3 kind of games, and so that's why you're like really drawn to God of War. I'm like very much Rockstar kind of dude, so I was like very much into the Red Dead. So I guess it just comes down to
Yeah, it's
what you're
cool.
really
I'm
into.
saying they're both fucking awesome, but
Yeah,
I
they're
feel
both
like God
amazing.
of War is like a really good, solid movie, whereas Red Dead is like a bunch of little mini movies. And there's one probably big overarching story, right?
Yeah, there's.
But there's also all the side missions and stuff. There's a few side missions on the God of War stuff too, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
It's tough. It's gonna be tough.
Red Dead's just so big. Like it's
massive.
probably like God of War is a huge game too, but I think Red Dead might even be like at least half bigger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Of a game, at least not twice as big of a game.
Yeah.
Of just things you can do. So I'm like, fuck, it might win just because of that.
And it also made us get a PS Pro. So
Yeah.
Shit, we got a console just for that game.
Does the God of War take advantage of that shit at all?
I don't know. Probably a little bit.
Eh.
It probably sets it to 4K, but it's not like 4K 60 frames, which hopefully PS5, which is probably going to be announced, except Sony says they're not going to be at E3 this year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I
They said,
think
fuck it, we're going to do our own
we
thing.
roasted them a little too hard. They said, "You guys want to make fun of our flute guy and our banjo guy? Well, fuck it, we're not showing up then.
You can stick this banjo up your ass.
Laugh about that."
It's an
Damn,
interesting
dude.
kind
they
of approach.
pulled out because the fucking flute guy was crying.
Yeah, they don't like being teased.
They put him out there. Well, they put him out there.
front,
to, like,
front and center.
how long are you going to leave John out there? The guy's crumbling under the pressure. You know, he's been out there for 2 minutes blowing on that goddamn
The
flute.
man's a legend in the recording game. You understand that?
You know what? I
He's
feel
a
like,
big deal.
dude, he should feel like, I would be proud of myself if I'll be able to weasel my way in there and be on that stage for 2 minutes blowing a flute looking like a fucking weirdo.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Oh
Arigato.
man,
Oh, man. That's fucking, they got to do the cringe, man. They got to bring a little cringe. Or at least do what Microsoft does, right? Where they just show up and go, here's trailers.
yeah. Do you think they're gonna show up and like do their own thing, or they just bowed out completely?
I think they're not going to do any E3. They're not going to have anything on the floor. They're not going to do a conference. I think they're going to have like their own PlayStation Experience convention.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it's going to be, that's when they announce PS5 as being in the works.
It's like the Nintendo Treehouse. Welcome to the Nintendo Treehouse. Safe up here in our treehouse.
Safe in my safe place.
No one can get up here in our treehouse. They're all down there in the grass.
Nobody can make fun of us up here in our game development.
They're all down there playing in the mud. But we're up in the treehouse.
But it might be like something that for the future, if like Sony is like the first person to step away, or this isn't the first time developers stepped away from E3, but if this is the first time they're like, we're going to not do it, we're going to do our own thing, well, then Microsoft might be like, well, yeah, they've had a better reception doing their own thing. I'm not going to be at E3. And then what is E3 now?
Oh shit, this could be the downfall of E3, the beginning of the end.
And maybe it was opening up to the public. But
Yeah.
actually, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Well, we've been the past, how many? 3 now? 3 in a row? 4
I
in
feel
a
like
row?
5.
Holy shit. It's gotten more and more circusy.
Yeah, it's definitely more of like a con than it
was
is like a press
Definitely like
convention.
Fortnite and tacos last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they had a Fortnite Both.
Fortnite and tacos and some pirate game.
I think that's why they switched it all up, though, because the previous years that we went before that, it was starting to get really bad.
This is
So
dead,
they
man.
needed, it was dead, so they needed to switch it up.
And then like maybe Resident Evil was like the only other thing that was big,
Yeah.
which we can't forget about that.
That's the 1st of That's in the January. That's right around the corner.
RE2 was
Okay, so
RE2.
that's not in the running for game of the year.
RE2.
Nope.
That's
This is
next
for
year.
2019.
Okay.
They're like, no, we take next year.
Yeah, we take all 2019.
They said, no, we're not going to get the game of the year. Got to Smash Bros. Got to fuck Red Dead. We'll wait next year.
I don't know. Sekiro and Cyberpunk's tough competition.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm trying not to think about Sekiro because I want it to just sneak up on me. Be like,
Comes out
oh,
in
it
March.
comes out tomorrow.
Comes out.
Oh, this is like a
Ooh.
beautiful dream.
Hey.
It's like a beautiful dream. I just woke up from it. It's here. Because every time I think about it, I get sad because I'm like, oh, it's gotta wait till March.
That's
Fuck.
only a couple months.
Darn
Fuck.
it.
I don't want to fucking wait, but then you got Smash Bros.
You got so much shit, man.
so much
we'll
shit
be busy.
coming out.
We'll
so
be
much
busy.
shit coming out. You guys want to keep it locked here
Yep,
for
best
the
believe.
streams we got planned. We got some cool stuff planned with the guests and stuff. I'm telling you, you don't want to fucking miss it. How long have we been talking on this pod?
I feel like it's been a minute.
50 minutes?
Just
How
about.
the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, I just looked at my watch. And time flies, man.
Shit
When
flew
you're
by,
talking
man.
about, butt cheeks and poles.
Oh, yeah.
I can keep going.
I can keep going.
Butt cheeks, poles, cowboys. It's going down. Anything else you guys want to bring up on the pod? Drop on the people's ears? Anything else you want to whisper sweet nothings into people's ears?
Just a
We did
reminder how much we love you.
I get to show somebody ASMR and never seen ASMR. Their reaction was priceless. It was just like, what? Why? Why? Why?
It kind of restored my faith in
Why?
humanity because that's how I would expect somebody to react to ASMR. But when I first found out about ASMR and I thought it was like very strange, everybody else was like, this is completely normal. Everybody
with
loves
you?
this.
It's relaxing.
I was like, somebody in my ear the entire time? Okay.
But can you?
How does that feel? So I was playing Fortnite the other day, Mom.
But yeah, we showed some of our friends some ASMR. They're like, whoa, this is weird.
I don't get it. I don't get. And another thing is like with the Instagram thing, they have that explore page, and like I clicked on one on accident because I couldn't tell what it was, and it
Oh,
was like
you're done.
somebody eating, and now it's all that's in my feed is just
Oh, you're screwed.
peep mouths eating. It's just like a close up of a mouth eating like weird looking food, like cherries dipped in ice cream. It's like you see like these red balls going in their mouth,
Ugh.
like chewing on rubber balls,
Ugh.
and it makes you click it because you're like, what the fuck are they eating? It's like, oh, cherries. And I'm like, so weird.
So gross.
And it's like always some like Korean thing too. I guess like in Korea it's huge, like the eating phenomenon of ASMR eating in your ear.
I don't understand.
I mean, if there's somebody in your guys' ear, would you find that soothing?
No,
I'd be like, what? Yo, what the fuck?
I yell at you guys when you eat on stream. It's
Yeah.
like, no, stop it. It's gross.
I thought people didn't like those little sounds of. I thought people didn't like that.
No, it gets people
I
off.
guess majority of people do because ASMR is fucking running rampant.
They
own
gotta
category.
do ASMR of like just flies and bees and gnats.
I want
Going by your
to
ear.
see somebody do a full ASMR just farts. You guys like this?
I wanted to do
I'm gonna get a
that.
good, nice one here for you.
I don't know how.
Right in the
Then
microphone.
they gotta
Terms of
talk into their
service.
They
microphone.
gotta go and smell it. Oh, jeez. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to cut this streamer.
All right.
I'm going to ASMR from over here.
All right, guys. Sorry, ASMR blocks over time to play Fortnite. Oh god, my mic stinks.
Oh, this game stinks.
I'm gonna cut it a little short.
Oh, it stinks. It was funny. I hung out with some friends I haven't seen in a while. I was telling them how we went to San Jose. We were at TwitchCon, and everywhere I went, I'd see this fucking thing.
Floss
And they're
stings.
like, "Well, I see that too. What is that?" I was like, "It's Fortnite." Like, why is it that? Why is it such a big deal? Like, I don't know, man. It's just everywhere you go.
Well, it didn't
And then
start
the
out in
other one
Fortnite.
But Fortnite made it
Yeah,
a
but
thing.
Fortnite made it all annoying like it is.
So when people ask, "What is that?" I have to say Fortnite now because I even have to explain it that way because that's where these kids are learning it.
Yeah.
Like
I
they're
know.
everywhere.
That's
we
what-
like went to places that weren't even the convention. And it was
Flash
like,
dance,
hate it.
flash
we were at like a
dance.
hate
fucking
it.
Habit burger joint. Some kid like,
Oh, cool, Red Bull.
I hate it. See, that's what happens when you make these dance moves too accessible for everybody to do. They just turn into a big joke. That's what happened with dabbing, and they turned into this. That's not what dabbing used to be. Dabbing used to be like hitting it on the beat, like back and forth. But kids just went, and it just turned
Dab.
into something that was just like, oh, it's cringy to see now. And now that happened to the newest whatever the
Flossing.
backpack kid
I'm
dance, flossing.
I'm
Yeah,
flossing.
it used to actually be funny, but now it's just like,
Well-
oh, it's just so
Well,
played
Damon,
out.
if you were a 12-year-old boy, you would be dabbing and flossing all the live-long day. You got to admit you would.
I would, yeah. I'm just saying.
And so that's where the cringe comes in, is because people can relate to that kid, and then they see themselves in the past, like, oh God, don't do this, kid. You're gonna regret it.
No, I'm glad that the kids are doing it. That's fine. It just sucks that I'm trying to do this dance in the club. Well, not this dance.
Oh, you're trying
but,
to floss in the dance?
I'm not trying to do the floss dance in the club. But I'm just
Hey,
saying,
ladies, check this sweet move
If I
out.
did try to do a dance in the club that a bunch of 12-year-old kids are doing, it's not a good look. So you can't really do it after Fortnite takes over a dance.
The best is this clip of Ted Danson going viral, trying to learn it. This guy trying to teach him.
To do
Trying
the
to do
floss,
the
it's
floss
not
dance.
that hard.
It's not.
It's literally 2 motions. So having sex with Ted Danson must be really awkward. All
The best is like he gets
thrusting at you
he
now.
gets the thrust to work, and then you see his brain, his old white man brain break when he has
In
to
and out,
go the other
in
way.
and out.
When it has to go the other way, then he goes
In
wait.
and out.
He looks like he'd be missing his thrust. Like he'd pull out and be like, "Oh, sorry, that's your butt. That's sorry,
that's your stomach.
Sorry, that's your belly button.
A lot of sorries. Sorry.
Just fucked your belly button. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Normally
Nope.
never happens.
Oh, that's great.
God damn it! Stop these Fortnite dances.
There's no stopping it.
Just
It's just
stop
getting bigger
it.
and bigger.
No,
They teamed up with the NFL.
no.
Yeah.
Who else are they gonna team up with? Fuck, dude.
Jesus.
Oh.
Your Fortnite's teamed up with your local church.
I would not be surprised if like youth groups were like, all right, everybody, in order to get a couple rounds of Fortnite in, we're going to talk about Psalms.
We're having Friday Fortnite.
It's a good way for the
Bragging
children to
for
get
Jesus.
involved. It's a good way for the kids to get involved.
Everybody, come on, let's all floss for Jesus. Come on.
They're gonna learn. This is how they can actually get to kids. You
Yeah,
know?
wow,
That's how
well,
you get to them.
Yeah.
Go right to the top,
I hope they do.
and we'll see Fortnite really start to make some changes.
Get those kids.
All right. Anything else, fellas?
I'm going to get pleasantly plump over Thanksgiving, so
All right.
I'm going to be taking lots of poops on the weekend, and I would
I
like to
heard that.
do a 12-hour stream sometime soon to kind of celebrate the move, post, Halloween, everything. It's been a while, so stay tuned for that. We'll announce it, make sure everyone can get to check it out.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
It's going down. We making big moves. Jaboody 2018. It's going fucking down.
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
And
Think
if I know these guys aren't playing Fallout 76, but if you're interested, join the Discord and we'll do like a game night.
I tried. It was, I feel like I'm too far off the Fallout train to hop on now.
It's
I-
like the deep cut of Fallout. It's like
That
it
was
kind
where
of
it
like
lost me.
dissected the true funness that makes it accessible to everybody. They kind of boiled it over to kind of buggy gameplay.
Yeah, I tried the beta, and I was like, I feel like I'm too far off.
And it does look
Yeah.
like a PlayStation 3 game.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
But if you have it, I have it. So let's
But
play.
if you want to play with Pops,
When they showed it at E3, I was hype. I never played Fallout, and I was like, I'm hype. This is cool. I can gang up with my friends and launch a nuke.
It's really a shallow game.
But then I started playing it, and I was like, why do I want to launch a nuke? I don't even understand why I
Yeah,
would want to. Now that I'm
what's the
playing it, I was
point?
like, I don't understand why. Why do I want to get geared up? Why do I want to
I
get?
think you might change your tune once private servers and mods come out.
Maybe, yeah.
I think then the meta will be a little bit different, and it'll be a little bit more friendly for like what we do.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry. The modders will fix it up. The
Yeah,
modders
they'll
will
patch
save that
it,
game.
make
Don't
sure
worry.
that it doesn't crash on you and lose all your information.
Still
Yeah.
waiting on that Skyrim 2-player mod.
They got
Skyrim
close.
together.
They got
Still
close,
waiting.
but
I'm still waiting.
well,
on
don't
that.
be surprised if Bethesda says, "Hey, Skyrim Online." That's not the MMO, but the other one. But there's
That's what they should have done.
I'm a panda and I know it.
All right, we're out of here, folks.
Dude,
Thank you for
that's-
listening.
wow,
Thank you
guys.
for hanging out. Thanks for supporting your boys. We'll be back with more content
That's
soon.
right.
Shout out to all the patrons. You guys are awesome. I'm choking on my own hype here.
Shout out to the patrons, the lurkers, the subs, everybody that makes it possible. Let's go. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Later, everybody.
I'll catch you guys later.
Appreciate you guys.